What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? I started it a little early, but I told you I was coming back and we was gonna be messy. So, hey, the sector that I come from, well, I'm still kind of a part of it, is the black tea sector. Um, it used to be fun. I mean, it has its moments of being fun, y'all, but I wanted to kind of go over the history between a few things, like for example, Lagena Gold, how she even got on this platform. I was all like, "Yeah, it was Dookie Way," but then I didn't explain who that was, so I explained it on here, as well as some of the stuff that she went through on this platform with Jag. So I wanted to explain that too as well. So we'll go ahead and get into all that. Let me play the commercial and then the intro.
Okay, here you go. Okay, Red Label, where you at? Where is all the people that wanted to see Eric? Here he is. So Red Label, come on. He's waiting for you. Your name says Red Label waiting on Eric. So here he is. So pop up, roll up, do whatever it is you're gonna do to Eric since you waiting on him. He's sitting right here waiting on you.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the backup channel, AT2 Entertainment. This is just kind of like my channel where it's kind of like miscellaneous. But what I wanted to use this backup channel for was to like tell you guys like my history on this platform, and especially with the black tea sector. Um, Let me say what's up to the people before we start. What's up, Grandma Joy? How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's up, British? How you doing? What's up, Tay? What's up, Tay? How you doing? Miss Bugs, hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year. Uh, it's I got a frappe from McDonald's, so I got a mocha frappe, and it's been keeping me energized. That's what's up, Miss Kitty? Good little family now. What's up, Demetria? Thank you for coming back. What's up, Peaches? Also, what you guys probably noticed too. What's up, Blessing? What's up, Ray? Okay, we got everybody up in here. I don't have any moderators on my backup channel because the backup channel, I mean, there was a lot of fighting. Yo, I had to hide so many videos because what started out as, oh, this is going to be used for something special, it turned ratchet. And so I was like, I'm not going to have moderators on this channel if everybody's going to be back here fighting and doing all that. But I don't have them doing that no more. So yeah, I don't need any moderators or anything like that. But I since tamed it, so it's a little bit better than what it was. What's up, Jayla? How you doing? What's up, Herding Cats? How you doing? So anyway, subscription list. Oh yeah, okay. I was like, wait, what the heck happened? Oh, let me take off these headphones. I'm every time I have the headphones on, I start screaming and yelling, but it's because it's hard for me to hear because they're covering my ears. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys about Lagena Gold and how she even got on this platform. So back in 2023, 2023, she was kind of viral on TikTok, but not really. Like she had been posted in some online publication saying like, "Oh, this is R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter, and this girl is claiming this." I seen it and just kind of laughed at it. And then that's the way that a lot of people took it on TikTok. They seen it and laughed at it. Well, and I can't even though, me and this person don't rock with each other, I can't blame him for doing this. But when I said Dookie Way, that's my nickname that I call Seandavieway. He had interviewed Lagena and had brought her on the platform. This was around the time he was cool with Jaguar, right? And so he had her on the platform, and he was interviewing her, and then it just seemed like the interview kind of turned dark because she started talking about like there's people after her and all this other stuff, and it was like all this craziness, and obviously the girl needed help, right? And I don't mean like help like financially, but help mentally. And so then Jag somehow gets connected with her through him and another YouTuber. I think it was OKP, and was all like, "Yo, you want me to come get you?" And Lagena was all like, "Yeah, I want you to come get me." And so Jag hooked up with Is DJ Genesis in here? Jag hooked up with DJ Genesis and got somebody from Detroit to like get her from her home, put her on a bus, and send her all the way to Texas. And so Dookie Way was freaking out, y'all. He was freaking out because he was all like, "Oh my God, what's going on? Like, you guys literally are uprooting this girl from her home. She lived in Detroit and then had her come to Texas to then stay with Jag." And he's like, I didn't, mind you, he came on his channel the next day and was crying and boohooing. He was like, "I didn't expect this. My mental health, and I had anxiety because I feel so guilty if anything happens to her, blah, blah, blah." He was crying, right? The reason why I'm smiling, I'll get to that in a minute. So, she ends up getting to Texas, and then she links up with Jag. And it seemed like this is what she wanted. Because let me tell you something about Lagena. Lagena was all like, "Yeah, Jaguars exposing the truth and Jaguars the truth and all this stuff." She was a big fan of Jaguar, right? So I believe this. I believe like Lagena wanted to link up with Dookie Way because she knew Dookie Way was friends with Jaguar, right? And so that was her way of getting in good with Jaguar, right? And so then Jaguar, of course, clout chasing, she wanted to be the one to say, "Oh yeah, I have Aaliyah and R. Kelly's daughter," uprooted the girl from Detroit, from her family, and brought her to Texas. So again, Dookie Way's crying on his channel because he's all like, "Wait, this done gone too far. Like, all I wanted to do was interview the girl, and now uprooting the girl from her home, and you don't even know this girl." So the reason, like I said, the reason why I laugh is because after that, he did a whole crying and boohoo video. He then comes back and says, "Oh, I don't know why y'all mad. She wanted to come down here," and totally was fake crying because he thought he was going to get a whole bunch of backlash and everything. I mean, he did get backlash, but he didn't lose like any subscribers or anything like that. So he fake cried and shit, right? So now Lagena is in Texas. Mind you, Jag and Goomba are always on the road. They're traveling here and there. Lagena is with them. Lagena is staying in that 2-bedroom apartment with Jag mom and her son. So it's 5 people in a 2-bedroom apartment. Mind you, Jag and Lagena are sleeping in the living room, and then Jag has a bedroom, and then her mom has a bedroom. So there was really no room for Lagena. But of course, Jag wanted to clout chase and wanted to use her for content. That's what she did. She used her for content. And so as time went on, she wanted Lagena to work with a therapist to try to remember her past, because the story was that Lagena was adopted as a baby. Y'all remember this, right? Lagena was adopted as a baby, and R. Kelly and Aaliyah were really her mom, and she only has like certain memories of her mom, and she had some kind of vision that told her Aaliyah was her mama. Y'all, I can't make this up. This is what she said. So, Jag, and this is the video that Jag be promoting, like the Woodshed. Yeah, it's called like the Woodshed podcast. It's named after Jaguar's biography, but it's called the Woodshed podcast, and it's these clips, and she's working with this lady saying they're going to try to do some kind of psych eval on her to see if they can bring up those memories and just a whole bunch of weird shit, right? Well, it never really gets too far because Lagena gets wrapped up in the whole Goomba and Jaguar divorce. This is the time that Jag was going through a divorce. Basically, Goomba got fed up and he just left. Well, no, he didn't just leave. The girl went to jail. I'm sorry. Jaguar went to jail. And then that's when he up and left, when she went to jail. Because she had got caught up in some shit. And he was all like, I'm done with this. And so he left. That's when you guys see that clip with the power off and stuff like that. And the mom's all like, we need the power back on, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. That's because Goomba, it was in Goomba name. And he was all like, I'm done. He washed his hands with it. Now, do I think that was the best thing for him to do? No, he could have did that in a better way because, again, her mom and her son suffered. But at the same token, that lady put him through so much, he was just trying to get the hell up out of there. And he didn't have any money because he was all giving it to her. So that ends up happening, right? And so then there's this whole thing like, oh yeah, we're going to move to Shreveport. And she had this house in Shreveport, Louisiana, and all this other stuff, right? Well, Lagena didn't end up moving down. What she ended up doing was calling DJ Genesis all like, hey, can I live with you? Because Jag is moving funny. She doing weird shit. And also, I guess Jag was trying to do, like, put some witchcraft on her with a candle or some kind of weird witchcraft shit that, remember, Jag dibbles and dabbles with the witchcraft. Don't let her confuse you guys. She dibble and dabble. But she tried to do some kind of witchcraft with the candle. And so Lagena got alarmed. And so then she moved in with Genesis. So it didn't end up happening and going, yeah, it didn't go that far. So the whole thing was, I'm going to use this girl for content, made her take a DNA test. Well, here's the thing. Jag keeps saying DNA test. It was just the Ancestry 23andMe. Somehow they're going to use that and figure if she was like related to any of R. Kelly's or Aaliyah. Yo, yes, Benita, the good old days. Yeah. And so they were trying to connect and see if she was related to any of, Aaliyah's family or R. Kelly's family. That's what they're going to do, right? So I guess the girl did end up taking the ancestry test, but I don't think she ever gave the results. I don't think she ever gave the results, you guys. And trust me, I know the results weren't in her favor. If I remember correctly, she did a whole 2-hour video, but she never revealed the actual results. Crazy, right? Wild. More than likely it did. It had no connection to Aaliyah or R. Kelly either. Yeah, it was never disclosed. Yeah, we never knew what it was. Oh, that was very weird. Yeah, I didn't even understand all the. I forgot all about that. Yeah, that was weird. Jack smokes that rock. Thank you, Teresa, for becoming a member. I appreciate that. You know, Tate, like I said, I didn't watch her video. I don't know why she's back now. I think because Jag keeps mentioning her, that's probably why. But the thing is, I can't watch Lagena, y'all. And Lagena boring. I'm sorry. I know that ain't right, y'all. I know it ain't right to say that. But if you ever watch Lagena, you'll be watching her and being like, huh? What are you talking about? What are you saying? It'd be so boring. Like it's boring. Like I can't. Whatever she was saying, it was probably lies anyway. If she's still saying that R. Kelly and Aaliyah is her mama and dad, I don't care about watching it. I'm sorry. Ooh, thank you, son, for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Damn, boring and hard on the eyes. Jesus. She talks too slow. Yeah, it'd be a lot going on, but nothing at the same time. A lot going on, but nothing at the same time. I can't force myself to even. I don't even know what her channel name is, y'all. That's the thing. Let me see if I can even find her channel. Because I don't think it's Lagena Gold. I want to say she has some kind of spiritual name or something. Uh, is this her right here? Oh no, this is somebody's channel. No, 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 that ain't her. Yeah, I can't even find it. I don't even know. Yeah. Yeah, I find everybody else's channel except hers. So yeah, I don't even know what it is. I don't care. Yeah. Scandalous, you just saw it? Yeah, I don't even know what it is, y'all. I can't even lie to y'all. It is Lagena Gold. Freaking princess. Y'all stupid as hell. I can't stand y'all. Uh, oh man. Lagena and Lamisha need a hookup. I can see that. I can't watch neither. Yeah. Damn. Damn. Damn, blessing. She was. Remember, Jag was telling her. Jag. Oh, I forgot that. Remember, Jag was supposed to teach her how to sing, Melanie. Jag was supposed to give her vocal lessons, but I was all like, she can't sing none of the songs that Jag sing with that. She can't do all that skin scat beep boop 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 beep beep boop boop bop. She can't sing. Legita cannot sing that. Damn it, she cannot sing them kind of songs. Legina can't do all that. She is not vocally talented. Ah! Oh shit. She is not. She don't have the vocal cords for that. None of that scooter boop boop beep beep eat skeet skeet scat ooh you know how Jag does that Billy Goat shit. She can't do none of that. No. Jag done smoked her throat away. She can barely sing and do all that skin and scatting. Shit, she can barely sing. So, yo, I'm telling y'all would have had so much fun. What's up, Mary? Y'all would have had so much fun back in the day. The black tea sector was so fun. You know what happened to the black tea sector? Jaguar, because Jaguar was back in 2020, 2021, and then she disappeared. And then there was like other things going on. And then when Jag came, like the whole black tea sector kind of turned into the Jaguar sector. And then it was just kind of like, okay, what are we doing now? And it was just a whole bunch of clout chasers. I think the big thing with the black tea sector is that none of them know what they're doing. They kind of winging it. Like the OGs, like me, I know what I'm doing. But like the newer people, they don't know what they're doing. They're just kind of winging it. And I think that's what it is. It's kind of like, oh, well, and I mean, that's how we all kind of start, right? When we start YouTube, we all just kind of winging it. But damn, you think you'll pick it up after a while. I mean, you've been on here 3-4 years. Like, You think you would pick up, pick it up and get your own personality, but yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not for everybody, right? But anyway, you're the godfather. That is, and I try to tell my godchildren all the time, and my godchildren don't be listening to me. They just don't be listening. So just plain lying is a kinda. Lie and get the bag. My motto. Like I always say. Not burnt from the pipe. Oh my God. But anyway, y'all, yeah. So I wanted to bring that up because I was all like, I remember it was Dookie Way who introduced us to her, then linked her up with Jag, and then that's how Lagena Gold came into the fold. Because I know a lot of people are wondering, like, where'd she come from? Like, how did she get here? Yeah, that's how she got here, y'all. But anyway, well, now that we kind of talked about it, let's go into the black tea sector. Now I put in my title that Sammy, Aaron, and Melanie are scary. And this is why I called them out, because with Melanie, yes, the Melanie Jones, Queen Sammy, and Aaron, what's Aaron channel? Sector Inspector. Like, I will give Melanie and Aaron credit. They wake it up in a way, but they be a little scary sometimes. I'm all like, no, like your title gotta be direct. Like when you go at somebody, you gotta be all like, this crackhead loser bum is going to get dragged today. That's what you need to make your titles. Don't make your titles so confusing we don't know what you're talking about. Put a name, put a hashtag, make it direct. You go at them directly and tear they ass up. That's how you do it. That's old school black tea sector. Damn it. You don't let them get away with nothing. You tear they ass up. And here, let me start with Sammy first, because you got I said Melanie hard-headed. Her head is actually not that hard. You are, because when I came up on your panel, I actually rewatched it again because I was trying to give you like sound advice and like help you out, right? And like everything, you was like, AT2, I know how to do that. AT2, I'll be doing that. AT2, and I'm all like, well, nigga, if you know how to do it, then you do it. You had me up there wasting my breath trying to help you, and then you telling me you know how to do it, but you know how to do it. That's what I was telling you. And I was all like, damn, like this girl kept on saying, AT2, I know what I'm doing, AT2, I don't need to be in this sector, AT2, I want to play AT2. And I'm all like, no, you have to make sure that you follow people that are in what you want to do. And, and I'm trying to give, I'm the godfather. I'm trying to give advice. And like, she's not receptive to it. Like, oh, thank you, AT2. I appreciate that information. It was more like, I don't know. And I'm all like, yo, I was stressed. I was so stressed. She stressed me. I'm already bald headed. My little tiny follicles started falling out because I was trying to help her, and she kept arguing and told me she knew it and this and that, and I don't want to be in no beef and all this stuff. And I was like, well, you shouldn't follow those people. Like, you have to unsubscribe from those people so you kind of fall in the lane of where you want to go. Like, yeah, you can still watch them, but like when you subscribe or when you kind of adjacent to them and you're still connected, then YouTube is going to put you in that place, right? And so that's what I was trying to explain. And she's like, hey, why can't I go wherever I go? And I'm all like, I was so stressed, y'all. I'm telling you. I was like, and I really wasn't trying to fight with her, but I was like, why is she not taking my advice? Like, please just take my advice. At least, like, what I was expecting for her to be all like, oh, okay, AT2, and then just be like, oh, he full of shit. I ain't listening to him. But I literally was trying to like, explain it. I barely got eyebrows, and they was about to fall off. I'm all like, damn. No, Sammy, you need to go back and rewatch it, Sammy. Sammy, you was arguing with me the whole time. Sammy, go back and rewatch that part because you was arguing with me. And it wasn't like we were screaming and yelling and cussing each other out, but it was combative. That's the word. That's the word I'm trying to use. It was very combative, and I'm like, I'm just trying to give advice, y'all. I'm just trying to give advice. Because you can't be cooking Sunday dinner and then go to dragging somebody the next minute. Like it has your channel should tell a story, If you want to, be more like cooking, mommy sector, then go that route. But then you can't mix it in with the drama and that kind of stuff because it gets confusing. They don't know where to place you in the algorithm. And this is public on our channel, so it's not like I'm outing her or anything like that. I was all like, who are the channels that your subscribers follow, right? On her thing, because it's confusing for YouTube, they don't even have who she's connected to. So, like, for example, Melanie Jones is a content creator, right? And so it'll give channels who she's associated with, right? And it'll say, like, your subscribers follow this person. Well, with Sammy's, it didn't say that she was connected to anybody. It said, like, not enough information, blah, blah, blah. And so what I was trying to explain is, like, YouTube doesn't know where to place you. Like, they need somewhere to at least place you. And there's not a place for you to be. And listen, you can do whatever you want to. But that's the thing, like, and what I was trying to get Sammy to, what I was trying to tell Sammy is that, well, here's the thing. Whenever I hear you talk about the black tea sector or beef or sector or whatever you want to call it, she brings it up in a negative connotation, and it doesn't seem like she wants to be a part of that. And she says that she doesn't want to be a part of that, right? She'll tell you she don't want to be a part of that. What's up, Sneaky Link? How you doing? She'll tell you she doesn't want to be a part of that. And so like, okay, well, yeah, I'm going to tell you what you're doing to get you out of that lane and get you out of that algorithm. But that's more or less what I was trying to explain to Sammy. But I think she thought I was just telling her, oh, everything you're doing is wrong. And like, you can't have a variety of different, it's not that I'm saying that, but if you really want to build your channel and get away from this kind of stuff, then the advice that I was giving her will help her get there. That's more or less what it was. I was just trying to get her to that area and get her to that spot. But, hey, listen, hey, you know everything? I'm going to let you know everything. I'm going to let you know everything, Okay, let's go to Melanie next because Aaron's not even here, so I'll save him for last. Melanie. Melanie is really great at the graphics and doing commercials and all of that. She's good at that. She adds something different to her channel. I like that. I think she's one of the few people that have looked at other channels and really was all like, hey, how can I use what they do and put it into my platform? She studied. Sammy, I want you to take a week to study. That's your homework assignment. I want you to study. She said, see, she argued with me right now, y'all. She all like, I don't think I do. Okay, I'm gonna leave Sammy alone. Sammy, I'm done. I ain't gonna pick on you no more. It's all love, Sammy. It's all, I promise you, it's all love. But anyway, so Melanie, good at the graphics. She really studied. I appreciate that. Um, I think with her adversaries, right? And y'all tore me up about that video when I meant to say allies, but I said adversaries about the fire. Um, her adversaries, her enemies or whatnot, right? I think that it needs to be more direct and more hard hitting. And that's when I was talking about the titles. You slut bucket, um, shit guzzling whore. You know, it needs to, maybe not those words, but it needs to be more direct and more impactful. Like, basically, if it seems like the video is about something and it's not really about it and it's more about the adversaries, it needs to be more direct. That's what she needs to work on, being more direct. And I remember when, I was coming up in the black tea sector, yeah, I was direct with it. I'll be like, we're terrorizing this person, put them in the title, hashtag them and everything. I was never a punk. And I still ain't. Like, I still will. I'm still direct. Now, I might call you a nickname. Like, for example, I use Dookie Way. Um, Now I have a new name for, instead of the cokehead, I say the guy that's currently in Canada sleeping in in a closet on an air mattress. That's his new name. But you know who I'm talking about. Like, the names are similar to where, okay, I know who he's talking about. I get it. I understand it. And I think also too, um I did my stuff alone. Whenever I needed to, go at somebody, I did it alone. I want to let Melanie know that she is strong enough to do her own shit. You don't need nobody. And trust me, I had to learn that the hard way. Yes, Latoya Jackson. Yep, you know who I'm talking about. Latoya Jackson. That's the one sleeping on the mattress. Um, you don't need nobody. You don't need no backup. You got it on your own. You're strong enough on your own. If anybody want to work with you, they come to you. You don't go to nobody. You let them come to you. I believe in you. I think you are strong on your own. And that's the best way to stay on your own. Somebody with ashy black lips and then somebody else with a feeding tube can never beat you. They can never beat you. A feeding tube and ashy black lips can never beat you. You always have the upper hand on them. Did y'all clock it? I'm telling you, what's up, Jekyll? Yeah, you can never let them defeat you. Never, never let those people defeat you. Never make them feel like you're a nobody or you don't need no. Listen, you fighting two people who claim to be in a relationship and they ain't never met each other. Ain't never took a picture together. Didn't even spend the holidays together, but want to say you jealous of they love. Y'all don't even have a real relationship to even be jealous of. See how I just easily dragged their ass? I wasn't even trying. I'm just telling the truth. Like, this ain't even like a drag. This is just the truth that is coming out my mouth. Oh yeah, I dragged the dog. Listen, the dog and the cat is not safe whenever I get ready to drag somebody. Nobody is safe. They better all go hiding. They better all go hiding. Okay, Jackie, I'll try to be. But I'm just saying, uh, Melanie, you got the upper hand on them. Like, I mean, yeah, you really do. And here's the thing, Melanie. Honestly, to tell you the truth, you're good when it comes to like local news and stuff like that. You don't even have to address them or anything if you don't want to. I think that's also the other thing that I wanted to say. You don't even have to address them. You really don't. You don't. When I was going through a hard time on this platform, I remember what helped me was doing uploaded videos. Excuse me. I would do uploaded videos and I wouldn't look at the comments or anything like that because I know um, with so much negativity and so many people coming at you, it can be hard. Um, no matter how long you be on this platform for, nobody likes hate or people saying anything negative about you. I'm never going to say it gets easier because it really doesn't get easier. You just learn to live with it. So uploaded videos have always saved me, and I think that will get some of the heat off of you as well too by just doing uploaded videos because then you don't have to see. I don't care about what anybody is saying. It's uploaded and that's it. You know. Please let me know the. Don't worry, we ain't got to strap up yet. Don't worry, we good. We good. We good. I'm calm. You know. AT2, who did you have the hardest time with? Ooh, the hardest time. You know when those group of people started that rumor about me and started putting lies out there, I used to say that was the hardest time. But the hardest time was when the cokehead or the guy who's in Canada right now sleeping in a closet on an air mattress had did the whole auntie thing. That really did hit me the hardest because it wasn't just the internet, it was at home. And it felt like a betrayal because it was all like, wait, hold on, this is coming from inside the home? Huh? Like what? You know, it hit a little different. And I don't think I've ever admitted that was like the hardest. Like I always would say, oh, it's when all of those people spread lies about me. I mean, shit, that still happens today. Like, why would that be the hardest thing? No, that was the hardest moment. And for me, I don't think I always say like I'm past it, but I don't think I actually processed it. I don't think I have because again, whenever that person gets angry at me, what do they like to do? They always like to pull up that interview, and then people start asking me, "Am I okay? What's going on? You know, with your family?" And it's all like, "Y'all, that stuff is old. It's not the same anymore." But you know, I have to relive that every time, so that's probably the hardest for me. Yeah. Um, and I never want to make it seem like that person is affecting me in a way because they're replaying it. Because at this point, it is what it is. I've already said no. This is not true. This is. I've explained it up and down. But at this point, it's like when I have to relive it and think about it, I'm all like, it pisses me off every time. It's still not something that I'm over. I just pretend like I'm over it, but I'll probably never be over it. No. Yeah. Mm. Dang. I didn't think y'all would make me all emotional and shit. No, but I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked about that. I think that was MB who asked about that. Yes, yes, that's true. That's true, Melanie. Yeah, they swatted your mom. That's not something I would get over either. You're right about that. But you know what helps me though? When that person does that or they bring that stuff up, right? It reminds me that I'm getting to them. I'm getting to them. And what I mean by that is, oh, he's doing better than me, or it seems like he's unfazed. So let me try to go below the belt. And this is what that person does every time. They try to go below the belt because they know that affects me. And let me be honest, I have said things that I am not proud of, you know. I said I would dig up your dead daddy and slap the shit out of him. That wasn't too nice, right? But I felt like, oh, if we're going low, then let's go all the way low. I did say that, you know? And sometimes I say, well, you might have had an auntie, but at least my family still loves me. And I think honestly for that person, they found some kind of solace in, oh, well, this means his family doesn't like him. And okay, just because there's one person that doesn't like me doesn't mean my whole family hates me. And it's literally only one person. Like, I don't think people realize like how much I do for my family and how much I'm there for my family. But it's nobody's business at the end of the day. Mm. Hold on, let me play a commercial. I need a minute, you guys.
Okay, here you go. Okay, Red Label, where you at? Where's all the people that wanted to see Eric? Here he is. So Red Label, come on. He's waiting for you. Your name says Red Label waiting on Eric. So here he is. So pop up, roll up, do whatever it is you're gonna do to Eric since you waiting on him. He's sitting right here waiting on you. What you got on your chat, on your comments? You said you was gonna pew him if he showed up in Minnesota. So he didn't get to Minnesota. So what you got?
All right, so let's drag some more people in the black tea sector. While we at it, let's go ahead and drag Evangelist Val. So for those of you who don't know the backstory to that, Evangelist Val is supposed to be an evangelist. She's a God-fearing woman. However, Val has a mouth on her. Val is very messy. Val is always in some shit. And what you seen right there was she had an issue with Red Label. And she was like, Red Label, come on, pull up Red Label. And she wanted to fight Red Label. And so that was her husband who was all chromatose in like this vegetative state. And she literally like, here we go, Red Label. Here, Eric, you said you wanted to see Eric. You said you was gonna pop up and pull up, and she 1 minute she's an evangelist, and then the next minute she a thug. And there's a lot of people in the black tea sector that have called out Miss Val. And thank you, Angie. I appreciate that. Thank you. I see your comment. There's a lot of people who called out Miss Val, right? And there's people still continuing to call her out because they think she's two-faced and all this other stuff. Listen, here's my thing with Val. I do not have an actual issue with Evangelist Val. I actually think Val is very entertaining. But I understand that this is probably her escape from reality. And so is Val messy? Yes, she is. Are we all messy? Yes, we are. Does Val, does she act her age? No. Should she act her age? Yes. Do we expect more out of her? Yes. However, we have to stop putting those expectations on her. She's not going to be the adult in the room that we need to, dissolve a lot of the drama and stuff like that. She's never going to be that for us. So we can't put that on her. Val is going to be Val, and so you have to accept it for what she is. And so I think that kind of simplifies it in that tone. You got to accept her for who she is. Val going to be messy, but you know what? Val is going to cuss you out and then come to you a month later and pretend like she didn't just cuss you out. It's a part of the process. Let me tell you that. And so with that being said, I accept Val for who she is, I wanted to speak on Aaron because Aaron had mentioned her. That's why I wanted to talk about that. I like Aaron. I feel that he does not respect me, and so that's why I don't comment on his channel or anything like that. I will watch, after the video premieres or after he's finished with his live. I will watch it later, but I won't be in his chat or anything like that because he doesn't respect me. He did give me a shout out for the Royce Reed interview, so that was nice. So thank you, Aaron. But again, what's up, Sean Talks? How you doing? But he doesn't respect me, so I'll keep my distance from here on to the rest of my life, right? But with Aaron, I noticed that, he'll go in on people that he don't like. But when it comes to reporting, and if you're going to report on the sector inspector, you got to report on everybody, Aaron. That's the name of his channel, the sector inspector. You got to report on everybody. So there's two content creators. There's Trees, and then there's Dookie Way. He does not want to comment on the drama because he feels like he's in between. But then he was commenting on the drama. And it's all like, yo, either don't bring it up or be fully in it and be fair and give your commentary. Like, I feel like you can report on your friends. And mind you, these are just people on the internet. These probably aren't even like his friends. What's up, Michelle? These probably aren't even like his real friends or anything like that. But don't be afraid to get in the mud. If you're the inspector, the sector inspector, and you about that life, then do it. Go full force. Don't be a little scary bitch. Like, be about it, Aaron. Like that's my advice to him. Go full force. Don't be afraid. What's up, Tristy? How you doing? Yeah, don't be afraid. Go full force. I feel that almost some people feel like, oh, well, I have to come in here and I have to like respect these people, this person and that person. No, make your own rules. You don't have to come in here. Like, yeah, I do believe like you got to come in here and respect the people who've been here before. I definitely do think that. But I feel like some people feel like, oh, if I say something about this person, then, oh, no. You got to be able to speak your mind and stand on it. None of these people can control you. There's only a few people where, okay, they do have some power. They do have some influence. Like, okay, maybe this person, I don't want to step on their toes. But for the most part, like the people that I just meant, no, step on their toes. Stomp on the motherfucking toes. Damn it. Do not be afraid to speak your mind. And I think that's more or less what I want to see. I want to see people speaking their mind. Because let's be honest, the subscribers know when you're just saying the popular opinion or you're just going with the crowd. They want someone who actually has their own individuality and their own mind. Yes, exactly. Yeah. You should always be an individual. Please don't follow the crowd. Do your own thing. Now, there's this one bald-headed lady named Yolanda, right? And I'm gonna finish up with this one, and then I'm done. So it's these three friends, right? So it's Yolanda, Tenneke, and Goody. So recently, Goody cut off Yolanda and Tenneke, y'all, and and Goody stopped being their friend for the dumbest reason. I'm gonna let y'all know. So they was doing this DJ battle, right? And I had fun hosting the DJ battle. Tenneke hosted on her station head. It's this platform where you can play music, all that, right? Yeah. So I guess they were doing the DJ battle. And a lot of people make fun of Goody for being an alcoholic and liking to drink and stuff like that. And so Goody took offense because one of the songs that Tenneke played was Drunk in Love by Beyonce. And she felt like that was a dig at her because they call her a drunk. Yo, you can't make this up, y'all. You cannot make this up. So she was offended because over a damn song. I'm not making it up. I am not making it up. Oh, so she's also mad at Red Label. You know, the one that Evangelist Val was cussing out. So she mad at Red Label, Tenneke, and Yolanda. Mind you, Yolanda used to be with the guy that's in Canada right now, prostituting, sleeping in somebody's closet on an air mattress. That's where she came from. Tenneke, me and her, and I would say me and Tenneke are cool, right? I would say we are cool. We're not friends, but we're cool. And it was so crazy because my last video on this channel, I was talking about how they did this thumbnail challenge. And basically, the thumbnail challenge is like they make funny thumbnails of people they don't like. And I was, y'all, I was in the challenge. Mind you, I'm supposed to be cool with Tenneke. In the last video I did, I was all like, why you doing how did I get in here? And I put laugh out loud, but I honestly felt disrespected because I thought like, if anything, me and Tenneke just got cool again, you guys. And I just thought like, she'd be like, hey, that's my friend. I don't want to put that on my, or an acquaintance. Like, don't put that on my time. You know, I would just expect something, right? Didn't get it. It was what it was. And I was all like, Tenneke, once they kick your ass to the curb, you're gonna be back over here, you know, saying, oh, AT2, they did X, Y, and Z to me. Lo and behold, Goody got mad at her and kicked her to the curb, but she also kicked Yolanda, Red Label, to the curb. So yeah. And a lot of people go like, oh, AT2, you think you know everything. It's not that I know everything. It's like I've been knowing some of these people for the last couple of years. So I already know how they get down. I know how they play the game. It is what it is. That's what, you know, I always tell people. It is what it is. I know the game and I know how they get down. So again, I try to tell people they feel like they know things. You know, they be pulling a Sammy all like, I don't know what to do. Okay. Hey, you know what to do? Hey, it is what it is, you know? Oh, I thought you were trying to say I was responsible for her. um, and I'll read this comment. No, this is fair. I'll read this comment. I don't mind it. The last person you told to speak their mind, Quay, ended up passing away shortly after. You're not responsible, but you definitely need to be careful about who you're pushing to do things on YouTube. So that's, I'm happy that you brought that up. And I did explain this in a video as well, too. So when Quay was, you know, involved in everything going on, it seemed like she was having fun with it. It seemed like, you know, she liked getting involved. And I was like, they kind of need somebody with an unpopular opinion. And so that's where I was coming from. Like, they needed somebody with an unpopular opinion to go against the grain and somebody who had a mind of their own. And so the few videos that I've seen of her, I was like, I like this girl. Now, as far as what was going on in the background with phone calls and, you know, stuff happening offline, I don't know anything about that. I was unaware of that. I was just going based off of the few interactions and what I had seen going on. So again, I would suggest you have to be a strong person to do this. But then again, I also want to make this clear. It has not been confirmed that anyone pushed her to do anything. It has not been confirmed that anybody pushed her to do anything. There's only been a few minor details that were said, and then it was kind of like, okay, I don't know how to process that information. And I feel like a lot of people were playing the blame game. They were saying that this person or that person was the cause of her demise. And I don't think that was fair if we don't know that for a fact. Because I don't think it was ever confirmed that it was purposely done. If I can, I'm trying to put it in a way that's sensitive. It was never confirmed if it was like purposely done. Like that was never confirmed. So I don't want to put that on anybody until, well, I would, even if it's confirmed, I don't want to put that on nobody because we don't know. Because I feel like a lot of people use that opportunity for cash apps. There's people talking about they love Quay, but send me a cash app. Now, I could be petty and wake it up and say, yeah, who was doing that? But I'm not, out of respect for her. But I feel like a lot of people use that moment to take advantage of the situation to attack people they didn't like. And that's not what it was about. If anything, it should have brought people together to say, hey, let's stop this shit and let's, you know, work something out. A peace treaty. So that's how I feel about that. And GD, I still respect your opinion. Yep, MB. Right. You're right about that. Oh shoot, we almost been here for an hour, you guys. Thank y'all for letting me talk your ear off and have fun with y'all. Um, damn, we had a lot of emotional roller coasters and stuff like that, but it's cool. Like I said, I always like talking about my history on this platform and talking about the black tea sector and stuff like that. So I appreciate y'all subscribing to the backup channel. Hopefully it was informative. Hopefully y'all had a good time. Oh, Stephanie, you just got here. Oh, we about to leave. Thank y'all for coming. I love y'all. We out. Deuces, everybody.